Okay, so we are 182 at Missoula. We're going to fly to Lincoln, Montana. So I'll go ahead and get that put in here. That is S 6 9. Okay, Lincoln. There it is. So here's the Blackfoot. I think I'm gonna actually go more like around here. Up the Clark Fork and then cut over. And do we have a freeze? Okay, looks like we survived it. Or I guess just the head tracking died, which is fine. Okay, we've got 20 degrees. We should have 10 degrees of flaps. Our trim is set for takeoff. Propeller is full forward. Mixture is full forward. I'm going to set our autopilot to like 10,000, 9,500. And take off. Just make sure our parking brake is off. It is. There's 40 knots, 50 knots, and rotate. Take out the flaps. Cool, so we're gonna head up the Hellgate Valley there. Set our heading on autopilot. Cool. Continue climbing. Increase our climb rate. Pull the propeller back a little bit. Pull our manifold pressure back. Continue our climb. Our flaps are up. Well, thanks. I'm not going to communicate with the ATC. So is Missoula Valley. Our airspeed is dying there because I have a high. reason it's wanting to go pitch up, so I'm going to kill the autopilot, gain some more airspeed. There we go, got our trim was doing odd thing. We're gonna ignore that dude for now. Getting a little wild. Trying to do is look over here, working through minor bugs, which is no problem. Okay, so there's Clark Fork. Oh, actually, we're just flying over Mount Jumbo now. I'm gonna set the autopilot again, and then I'm not gonna let it be in charge of the trim, but I will go ahead and do this. Set the heading. It's wanting to go back over there because of how the heading is set. We'll just... Sure, dude. Thanks for your help. Okay, we just keep climbing. Here, make sure our cow flap is open. It's not, it's closed. So now it's open. Now let's turn on some of our lights. Just picking this up after the fact. Our beacon, our nav, our strobe. Don't need a fuel pump. Our airspeed is still good. Interesting, we're sitting at 90 knots, full power, and not climbing at all. Because our mixture needed to lean the engine. Okay, that made a big difference. A little bumpy here in the canyon. I'll continue down the Clark Fork Canyon here. And now that things are a little bit more under control. Getting wild there. Okay, so over there's the Blackfoot River Valley. There's Missoula where we came from, Jumbo. This is called Mount Dean Stone. There is Paddy Canyon, a place where two valleys come together in Salish, and there's the Bitterroot Mountains. This is all the sapphires. And here's the Clark Fork River Valley. This is, let's see. This is Milltown State Park right here, where the old dam was. This is a confluence of the Blackfoot and Clark Fork. Over here is Lincoln, where we're headed. I'm just staying over this Clark Fork just to keep it safe. We'll be going with family over there before too long, and Okay, so we're still climbing. Our airspeed is reasonable there. See if a mixture will help us anymore again. Maybe just a little bit. Keep fading into the Clark Fork there. We'll head up in this direction. We got our nav here. We're quite a ways off of ultimately where we're going to go Lincoln. Oh, it's not too bad. There's not really good places to land along the, well, along the Blackfoot. Look, actually that's not true. There's this whole valley here. So we're coming up at 9,500. I'd call this good, pretty good. Inside for a little bit. I mean, this takes us just quite a ways off our path. This is all, I forget what that's called. Anyway, amazing camas blooms here. Yeah, let's go a little more direct. Okay, here we are at over 10,000. Hit alt there. I want to adjust our heading to let's call this good. Boom. Altitude mode. Why is it? That was a pretty drastic adjustment on it. Anyway. Man, look at that dude. Yeah, it's pretty bumpy over the mountains here. That was part of my thought for going over the right over here. A lot of mountains. See, if you go here, all along the way here is interstate, and it opens up. And there's plenty of road over here to get into. What we're saying, 14 minutes, 37 nautical miles to Lincoln. Yeah. Okay, so these should be the missions. Here's Missoula Valley. Yes, these are the missions here, up to Flathead. And then this will be Celia and all that. Saying 11 minutes. Lincoln, I believe, is at 4,600, something like that. That'll make pattern altitude 5,600. So we'll come in around 6,000 to it. Excuse me. I'm curious. This simulator is still pretty new, so the instruments are inconsistent, what works and what doesn't. I'm going to try to activate direct to Lincoln. Okay, that works. And then, so here we have, direct course is 6.3. Cool, 10 minutes. Saying we're ground speed of 152 knots. Indicated airspeed 123. And we've got our autopilot locking us on heading in altitude mode. Curious if I hit nav, how haywire it'll go. Okay, we hit nav. What's happening? It's making a drastic right turn, probably to try to intercept the course. And then it should turn back to the left once it feels like it's all set. Which it is. It's a little bumpy even up at 10,000. Let's showcase. Ooh, fancy. Drone follow mode. Drone focus, what's that? Oh wow. Huh. Zoom level. No? Oh, I have to drop it. Move it, let go, it zooms out. Okay, so we're on our way to Lincoln. I wonder if Lincoln, let's see. $21 miles. Getting wild. So where is the Blackfoot? That looks like the Blackfoot. This looks like the Blackfoot. The Blackfoot goes in here. Or maybe that's the Blackfoot. Well, we'll see, because the Blackfoot goes right up to Lincoln. Yeah, I think this is it right here, and then it comes, I think the airport is right here. I'm going to go ahead and begin a descent to 6,000. Interesting, that doesn't want to let me... Uh-oh, we may have a frozen situation here. Ooh, it doesn't want me to let me touch that. Okay, these instruments are dead. I can't move anything. Let's just try to do some... Okay, now can I do stuff? No. Okay, I'm not able to adjust anymore. Okay, my yoke still works. How do I disable autopilot? Okay, that kicked it off. Okay. Well, I was able to kill the... For some reason it's not letting me click on any instruments right now. So we'll just keep it manual. Go ahead and begin a descent here. So the Blackfoot comes into this valley here. I don't know what the valley is called. Something Lincoln. And I believe the airport is right in here. So we're descending to 6,000. Keep it about a little less than 1,000 feet per minute to be kind to the ears. But the cow flap is still open, which it doesn't need to be. However, I can't touch anything, so that's where it stays. We're descending through 7,700 feet. Yep, that's the airport straight ahead. If I click up here, will we get rid of this? That would be nice. Doesn't look like it. "7,000 feet. And the reason for going to this airport, multiple. Right over here is the Lincoln Sculpture Park, or Blackfoot Pathway, something like that. Right here, I believe there is a picnic table on the river where we can eat food. So we can land here, walk over here to the Sculpture Park. Ultimately, there's going to be a skate park right here, which will be sweet. Eat, and then come back. It's kind of bumpy. Okay, so we go ahead and level off at 6,000. Bumpy in here. Okay. We are 4.7 nautical miles from the airport, bearing 4 degrees. Wondering if this is all gonna freeze. Well, yeah, it is freezing some, so we're definitely... So I'll be curious if the engine just dies completely, because I can't adjust the mixture here. So we'll plan for that. Hopefully it doesn't happen. There's a thing. And there are glide slope lights at this end of the runway. See, there's the Blackfoot. We're actually just coming up on pattern altitude here, so... Very nice. Oh, excuse me. Ah, can't adjust that. Dang it. Okay, looks like the runway is directly below us. Definitely losing some frames. Yep, there it is. Cool. Okay. So it's about 5, I can't remember what the runway heading is. Anyway, we're at pattern altitude now. Nope, I can't adjust the heading bug, so I'll just try to remember that. No problem. Oh, there it is. Cessna 182, crosswind, Lincoln, Montana. Cessna 182, turning downwind, Lincoln, Montana. Go ahead and go full prop speed there. Got it plenty wide. Yeah, it's less than 5. Plenty of room on these mountains over here. There's the runway. Quite a ways out, which is just fine. These are really 4,600. Seems high. Okay, I'm gonna take my hands off the controls here and take a look at the chart again. It says the elevation is 46, so that's cool. Anyway, so it just seems bizarre. Get our airspeed down a little bit. Begin our descent. Okay, we're coming for you, Lincoln. So, it's right on the river there. Makes it easy to spot. Doing a large pattern. Could have just gone straight in, but it seems like good good spirit to fly around and see who else is around. Yeah, we're high, that's for sure. Oh, I just put on the parking brake instead of the landing gear. So we'll just come on down. Got 20 degrees of flaps in. That's probably good. Our mixture's out. We're... Eesh. The engine cut out on us. Now, what could we do? We could make a quick ride over to that field. Bit of a sink there. Yeah, that's a good approach in. Here we come, Lincoln. Okay. Little bounce. Okay. I don't know that there are actually buildings here. Bring our flaps up. Look at the plane from the outside because it is cooler. External. There we are. Let's call that a wrap.